All right, y'all. These plants are officially in that, oh yeah, now we rocking phase. And the wild part, I ain't really had to do nothing. Living soil doing its job, drip systems on cruise control, and the canopy's finally starting to stack. But y'all already know, when everything going smooth, danger's just right around the corner. Today I'll be double checking my environment, making sure my drip tape is still doing its job. I'm gonna give the root zone a little light boost today too. And I might clean up a couple of these leaves. Nothing major. Let's get into it.
Yeah, it's THC rich, got the tips and the tricks. Plant game strong, watch the buds get thick. KC roots, yeah, I'm planting my claim. Organic flow, no pro, just a bro in the game.
What's good, growers? Welcome back to the Buff Berries Clone to Harvest series. And this is part 8 of the series. No, part 7. Hey YouTube, this is strictly educational gardening content, showing people what works in my garden. Don't take this video down. These Buff Berry clones are from GC Genetics, and they've honestly been super consistent. Tight structure, strong stacking, no weird behaviors, and I got these girls sitting in the base of Build-A-Soil 3.0 living soil. And pretty much all the amendments I've put on this plant and this bed altogether are Build-A-Soil products. That foundation is by this stage feels so calm. We're officially in mid to late flower. The buds are stacking, my structure is set. Now, I just gotta not mess it up. Before I start touching a bunch of stuff, I always check my temps, humidity, and airflow. Because if your environment's off, nothing else really matters. Right now, my temperature is about mid-70s Fahrenheit, and my humidity is about 40 to 50%. That's my sweet spot for this stage. Earlier in the run, I had the humidity a little higher. Now that the buds are getting thick, we gotta start bringing that humidity down. So I use my inline fan to exhaust the humidity out of the top of my tent, and I use the clip-on fans inside my tent to keep the airflow moving around the buds. I'm not blasting my clip-on fans either. I don't want my leaves folding from wind stress. So I just want my leaves moving in there. The reason humidity matters here is simple. If it's too high, you're increasing your risk of mold once your buds start getting fat. If it's too low, the plant transpires too fast and it can stress. At this stage, we're aiming for like a comfortable living room feel, not a steamy bathroom. Air movement matters just as much. Still air lets moisture sit inside thick buds. That air movement keeps the microclimate balanced around each bud. If your room isn't dialed in, your nutrients won't save you. Environment first, every time. Drip systems are amazing, until they're not. This part's kind of boring, but it can save you a run. So here's what I'm checking for. Dry spots, extra soggy spots, uneven surface moisture, any buildup around emitters. I'll run this system and physically feel different areas of the bed. Living soil growers, y'all gotta get in there and touch the soil sometimes. It should feel evenly moist across the entire container. If you ever have multiple plants in the same bed, one's lagging behind the other, check your water distribution before blaming genetics. 9 times out of 10, it's your moisture pattern, not the plant. Y'all, this run's been easy, almost too easy. So now I'm just itching to do something. But because this is built on a better, strong living soil, there's nothing to correct. So I'm just gonna support what's there already. Today I'm watering a light mix of Rootwise BioPhos and some Build-A-Soil Build-A-Bloom. Now the BioPhos is a microbial support, and the Build-A-Bloom is a bloom booster. I'm not bottle feeding or force feeding anything, and I always like to mix on the light side. With living soil, it's always easy to add something later, but you can't really take it back out if you overdo it from the start. The goal with living soil isn't to feed the plant. You're just trying to support the soil biology so they can feed the plant for you. When your soil is built right from the jump, mid-flower should be easy. We already did the heavy defoliation earlier in flower. Today we're just giving it a little haircut. Not surgery. I'm only removing big fan leaves that are blocking strong bud sites, leaves stacking on top of each other, or anything clearly stopping airflow. If I have to debate it, I just leave it. Mid-flower is not the time I get aggressive. This stage is about light penetration and airflow, not stressing the plant out. Sometimes doing less is actually more. All right, let's get this water mixed up. First thing I'm putting in is some Q-Yaha 20. This Q-Yaha 20 is a wetting agent. It makes your soil get moist evenly. Since I'm only doing a gallon, I put about 1/8 of a tablespoon in, or a teaspoon. Whatever TSP is. Next thing we're putting in is some Build-A-Soil Build-A-Bloom. It's a PK booster, great for flower. And I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon per gallon of this. Last but definitely not least, some Rootwise BioPhos. All right, now this Rootwise BioPhos are beneficial microbes that are pretty much microbes that are geared towards making phosphorus and potassium more available. And I'm only using 1/4 of a teaspoon per gallon. I know this is only half a gallon right here. I'm gonna mix it up in this half a gallon and then I'll go fill it up. It's just easier to mix with half. Now I'm gonna go ahead and top water this mix in. I don't wanna put this in my drip system because it might clog something up. So that's that for Buff Berries Part 7. We got the environment locked in, the drip system confirmed, light root zone support, and minimal leaf cleanup. And these buds are stacking heavy. If you're in mid-flower and it feels too easy in living soil, that's usually a good sign. Don't sabotage your good run chasing problems that aren't there. If you guys want to check out this entire run from clone, check out this entire playlist. You can see it all from day one. In the next update, these things should be straight chunky. So until then, y'all, smoke good, do better. Peace.
Yeah, it's THC rich, got the tips and the tricks. Plant game strong, watch the buds get thick. KC roots, yeah, I'm planting my claim. Organic flow, no pro, just a bro in the game.